welcome back from the quick break, guys. I hope you guys had a great break. I know it's very quick, but I hope you guys are able to, stretch up. And Dr. Fem, you've been on a hot mic before we went
Dr.
on.
Fem is stressed already.
Before we went on
I'm
break,
okay with you guys.
there was a
I'm
heavy question Maurice threw on you. So maybe, we can pick it up from there.
I'll just take the question again. But after taking the question, we just give him 1 minute to rest and we'll go to Emillian.
And fire Emillian.
So, no, it's not. We are not going to fire Emillian. So, the question is still talking about the immigration issue. Yeah. So, that you have an immigration issue and that you also have issues with your wife at the same time. And words on the street also said that your best friend, in quote, is also the middleman to your issue with your wife. We want you to quickly touch on that. But before we do that, we just jump to Emilia. Emilia,
Hey.
let's say you travel.
Okay.
And you that we know, even while you are here just now, you've already taken picture. You've already made videos.
I'm not taking any picture.
No, you even video me.
I video.
You've
That's
done
a video.
and we know you for pictures and videos.
Okay.
But you traveled for 2 weeks out of this country. We did not see picture.
Are you confirming I traveled for 2 weeks?
Okay, you traveled
assuming?
out of this country.
Okay.
You did not take pictures. You did not make video. And when you came back with a flat tummy. real flat tummy. Good shape.
She don't go Turkey.
You don't go Turkey.
You came out with flat tummy and shape.
You could know me before.
Emilia. Did you do, is that how they call it? Is it tummy tubby or teletubby? Or did you went to do backyard? Because
BBL.
don't forget we said you have been rolling with Duchess. So did you do BBL or did you do stomach?
So are you jumping on her?
Yes, we are jumping on her.
Okay, good.
So that you can relax and then we'll come back.
First of all.
And if possible, you can tell us how much
First
you
of
used
all.
to use doing it.
How much you spent?
First of
Who
all,
paid for it?
First of all, Emillian doesn't need a BBL. If you people will confirm or you just want to be wicked people, Emillian has a big bum right from day one. So I don't need BBL. I will be greedy to go and do a BBL after having the kind of bum that I have.
Okay.
And talking about tummy talk, what Maurice is saying might be word on the street, but I actually took videos and pictures when I traveled. But because of bad belly people, they will always want to assume something. Even when I traveled, I still had my videos. I still did some pictures. Even when I was traveling, when I was on the beach, I did it.
Did you post them? Did you post
I
them?
did. I actually did.
I don't see them.
On what platform?
I
Because
was
nobody said we can
surprised.
check.
I
Can we
always
check?
check your WhatsApp.
Listen, guys,
Status.
I didn't post so much like I normally do, but there's a reason behind it. But let me tell you guys, even if I would do anything, it would be a tummy talk.
So did you do tummy
I'm not
talk?
confirming or denying if I did tummy talk because it's nobody's fucking business. If I did it, it's my money. But if I do tummy talk, it's because I need tummy talk. I'm a mom of three.
So you did tummy talk,
do am,
right?
you don't
You
do
did
am.
tummy
Make una
talk.
shut up, make I talk, I beg.
But did you do tummy talk?
Wait.
I cannot confirm or deny that.
What do you mean?
What do you
can't
mean?
be at
So
the
you
middle.
can, no, you can't be at the
So
middle.
what I want to tell
Emilia,
you-
we know you that you always put on waist trainer.
I still put on
and
waist
since you
trainer.
came back,
You
are
know
you
still
putting
on-
on
are you
waist
wearing
trainer
waist
I
trainer?
now?
don't put waist trainer if I want to show my belly. I'll put
But
on
you
waist
shouldn't
trainer
be,
if I'm covering
you shouldn't
myself.
be shy of saying that. That was
So listen, guys, let me tell you. So talking about tummy talk, if I did tummy talk, I need to do tummy talk. Because first of all, I'm a mom of 3 kids. And some people are lucky. They have a nice tummy with no, what is it called now? Extra skin. But if you're a mother and you have extra skin, or fupa as we call it, if you have the money, do tummy talk. So it's not even a big thing saying somebody did tummy talk. BBL, I wouldn't advise anyone to do it, except you really have to do it. Because number one, BBL is a very risky surgery. Even tummy talk is a very risky surgery too.
you went through a lot, right?
I'm doing what now?
You're talking from experience.
But so you
because-
did tummy talk. Let's just
It's
make
not
it
easy,
clear.
oh. It's
So
not
wait,
easy to do
so you
tummy
did
talk.
tummy
Emillian,
talk.
I don't
Emillian.
know.
Emillian,
Yes.
see. You said I cannot deny if I did it or
confirm.
not.
Yes,
or
so I
confirm.
want people
But
that
what
want
we
to be
want
on the
to,
streets
what we want to
from-
understand,
No,
what we want
streets
to know
don't
is
know
how
already.
much did you
Okay, how
pay?
much are they doing tummy
I
talk?
have no idea.
Okay, how much did you pay?
I have. Did I tell you I did tummy talk?
But you did not say you did not do
No,
it.
this is not the time to confirm or deny that. That will be the time for me when I'm ready to talk. For now, I'm not ready to talk
They
about
never
it.
finished.
So
Now
let
part
them.
one.
Now
Now
part one.
she
They
do.
still they do part one. I will still go do part two.
Oh, you will still go do part two.
Yeah,
So
she
that
don't
means
confirm
you
her.
have done
Now part
part
one I
one.
do.
Okay,
Remain part two.
Emillian,
Yes, my brother.
there are words on the streets
Okay.
that you are a little bit kind of fake in this industry,
Eh,
in the
wait.
sense that you buy your fashion clothes, you buy clothes, you go return
You
them,
return them.
collect
Yeah.
the money back.
Me?
Then
Yeah.
next week, if there's event, you go collect another
Clothes
clothes.
and return
You
it
keep the
again.
tag and you return
Are
it.
you serious?
There's words on the street about that.
Jesus
How true is
Christ.
the clothes you are wearing now? Is there tag on it? Are you
Oh,
going
Yes,
to
yes,
return
tag.
it?
My check. I beg my check.
Are you serious or you're just
Yeah,
trying
no,
to
no,
serious.
we're serious.
There's
We hear
there
that
was
you
on
buy
the
and
streets
you
that
return. Yeah.
But big amount.
you always wear clothes, you always
Emillian
collect clothes.
Andrew will buy clothes.
But Emilia, tag did this thing now.
You bring them out. Where the tag?
My hand did.
You dey touch label now.
no
What
be-
the hell
no.
are you
Nah,
saying?
label, no
Are
be-
you
no be
kidding
tag.
me? I really want to know people.
Tags not did this
Man,
one.
there's a lot of ignorant people in this Toronto. Are you kidding me?
Actually, I'm hearing that for the first time.
Emillian Andrew. I will buy clothes and return it. Why would I do that? I wear my clothes like 3 times safe. The only thing is that if I wear a clothes today, like blazers, I can repeat my blazers. But like dresses, I might wear it like 2 years later. Because
Person will just buy house now.
women like us, we don't really like wearing the same clothes every day.
Oh,
but what we
shit.
do is we keep it, wait till it don't expire. The picture where we take and don't expire again, then wear it. But why would I buy clothes, return it? Are you fucking kidding me? Sorry.
But
I've never had that before.
No, there was on the street. Obviously, your close friends, people you know,
My brother,
they will,
you know,
they will not
you
tell
know
you.
why? My close friends won't say that because they know. My
Listen.
friends tell me where do you buy it. I
Listen.
give them links to where to buy clothes.
You of all people should supposed to know that in this industry, there's nothing like close friends.
But you know why I don't be why I'm
Now
surprised
people were
is
close
that
to you go still carry your
you know
secrets go
why
out
you
there.
know why I know
yeah.
they're surprised now because I actually repeat clothes. If to say I know they repeat clothes now, then you have a reason for saying that. I actually repeat clothes.
No, there
I
are
might
some-
take a while before I wear it.
Exactly. Probably they
But
are
I
not seeing
do
it.
repeat clothes. I so are you not serious?
okay.
Damn.
Emilia,
Six
since
say
you have
that joke.
Since you have refused to tell us the amount, because so far you did not deny, it means there are some atoms of truth. Because I was speaking to somebody.
Actually, I did
and
something
they
to
said-
my tummy, but it's not what you guys are saying. But I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, so now
It's,
you
first
did
of all,
something.
it's not what you guys are thinking.
Don't be stingy about
But-
information to
no,
women
I give
now.
people-
women
I'm
out
giving
there, they
people
want to hear.
information
It's
on
a
what
good
to-
platform here
You know
for
why
you to tell
I'm
them.
not talking about this tummy? Because I heard so many things about my tummy. And I was thinking like, instead of you people to come and meet me and say, Emillian, I noticed, anybody that knows me know I've been a wearer of waist trainer for like 15 years.
Yeah.
So, and what waist trainer do
Because
first
anytime
of
where I
all?
hug you, something they always push me.
Waist trainer,
Something they
yeah,
push
that
me
is
back.
it.
It's pushing you back
Yeah.
and forth.
You will not see Emilia
So
out there
I've been
without
wearing
waist trainer.
waist trainers since I
So-
started, since I've been having kids, and that's from 15 plus years. So one thing waist trainer does, it actually helped my tummy too, like cinching the waist and also making you eat little portions of food. So that is the first start of having a flat tummy. Then the rest, stay tuned.
The
Next
rest is
question.
in Turkey.
Next-
So why do you need to?
next question.
So
Next question.
no, but Emilia, you know there are some things that are obvious. If Emilia stands up now, the way her stomach goes inside, it's always as in it's so flat, so it's even visible to the blind and audible to the deaf. That something happened.
Okay, let me educate. Let me educate.
Why don't we just say
before,
so that we
okay,
can
Emilia,
move on?
can you just
Can
stand
I
up, please?
educate you?
Emilia, can
No,
you
before I
stand up?
stand up, can I educate you?
But just
guys?
stand up
Can
before
you
you
just stand
educate
up?
us. Can you just stand up before
No,
you
I know
educate
they
us?
stand.
Can you just
No, I
stand
mean just
up?
Their show
stand
now.
up before you educate us.
Okay.
Now,
Oh,
say,
make
now,
I
say,
see.
Emilia,
Turn.
what are you?
What are you talking about? Emilia, what are you talking
Emilia, what
about?
are you putting in your steam?
inside? The stomach went inside.
So,
What do you put
so
on your skin,
guys, let
Emillian?
me educate you about having a flat
Educate
tummy.
your fellow
So, you
women.
people so let me tell you, ladies, I know a lot about tummy talk. And one thing I will tell you, even if you do a tummy talk, doesn't mean it will keep your tummy flat forever. So I know a lot of women that have done tummy talk and they still have big tummy. Why? Because they are not maintaining it. So my tummy is flat today. It's not because what you people are saying, maybe she did tummy talk or not. It's because of the maintenance. You see waist trainer? I sleep with my waist trainer. I use my waist trainer 24/7, except when I'm going
You
out.
want to kill yourself?
So I know it's uncomfortable, but if you need to do it, some people, you can do it for 8 hours, 4 hours.
Emilia, but that's not what gave you this
But
tummy
Maurice,
because you've been
that's
doing
what-
that for so
that's-
long.
Okay, this surgery you're talking about, how long ago
Wait,
did I do it?
You they sleep with the waist trainer?
Yeah.
No,
brand
they
ambassador
sleep
sign
with
you.
it. No, they sleep
Me
with
gon'
it,
go-
but
me gon'
this
go
is
be
not
waist
what
trainer.
gave. This is not what gave Emilia this kind tummy that we go back inside in
Maurice,
full.
if I even did tummy talk, if my tummy is like this today, it's because of waist trainer. That is what you don't get.
Okay, so you did tummy talk
I
and you
don't know
continue
if I did
wearing.
tummy talk or not. Oh.
Okay.
This babe do am.
Emilia did
Okay.
it.
Hey, Emilia.
Emillian, moving on. Let's not die on the issue of tummy talk and
Ejebi.
no tummy talk. There are also wars on the street that we all know, like you mentioned earlier, that you're a lover person. So there are wars on the street that your man is not with you because he's in love. He's with you because you're taking care of him.
Hey, wait.
How true is that?
Oh my God.
Is it the wait? When you say your man, that's the new boyfriend.
The new boyfriend.
So,
I know
are
him,
you
he's my
saying
friend.
I'm spending money on my boyfriend?
Not me. The wars on the
Okay,
street.
what's on the street is he's not spending on me, money
That
on
you
me.
are
That you are
spending.
taking care
That's
of
why
him.
you
That's
That's why
why
he's
all
in the
the time.
relationship.
That not be this
First
Emilia.
of all,
Emilia like
I
money
love
pass.
money a lot.
Emilia
So-
like money past that level.
Me dating somebody that I'm spending money on, that one a big lie. Except you don't know Emiliano. I love money a lot.
Because-
you don't have to be rich, but you must be able to be a provider in one way or the other.
Because the wars on the street again is saying that that's a young man that you are dating, your boyfriend.
How young do you think
and
he is?
you have kids, like you mentioned.
Okay.
For him, as a young man,
He has kids too.
regardless, I believe he could find a beautiful lady that is
What do you
single.
Hey,
mean?
what are
No,
you
wait.
No, let him finish. Let him finish.
Wait.
Let him finish.
Let him Laboski.
No, let him finish his
Let me
sentence
land
now.
now. Let me
Let him
land.
finish his sentence
Let
now.
me land.
Don't take it as
Can you see
scatter
that?
my
Can you
book.
see it?
Let me land.
saying?
Let me land.
Yeah.
The wars on the street.
This is not what's on the street. Now you talk about.
No, not be me talk am. I hear am say the guy suppose don't find person wey no get baby mama issue, blah 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 blah. Say Emillian dey use her money keep the guy.
So you're gonna respond to that. Are you older than the guy or the
Oh
guy is
yeah, I'm
older?
older than him. It's obvious.
Exactly.
You are older than the guy.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you see, say
so
na
that means-
na she
Yeah.
older than the guy. She dey use her money take care of the guy.
So let's say you
So-
are a sugar mommy.
I'm
So-
not.
Yeah, kind
I'm
of.
not a
Wait,
sugar
Emillian,
mama.
let's be
Hold
direct.
that,
Let's be
hold
direct.
that
Doesn't matter.
Emillian,
Okay, now
Emillian.
sugar baby.
Wait. Emillian,
Yeah.
let's be direct.
Okay.
Are you a sugar mommy to your boyfriend?
No. Fuck. Are you kidding me? You see, money enough, 80 or 70% of my toasters are younger guys. Younger guys that are ready to spend on me. Oh.
Yeah.
So it's not even new. That it's not. I used to be someone that would say, never. Why will I date a younger person? Blah 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 blah. But now I realize it's actually not about age. It's about the personality of that person
Oh, okay.
and how they think and how mature they are and their energy. If you know what I mean.
Hey,
You
who
know?
carry my sander? Hey, carry papaya.
Me dating somebody younger is something I would never believe would have actually happened. But it happened. But one most important thing is he's a provider. I don't spend money on him, I can tell you that. He
I wish
does
to know
what
that. China did one well.
yeah, my guy. He does what some older men would not even do. So it's all about when somebody loves you and is ready to be with you, even though you are older than them or not. And they don't even see like, because funny enough, I don't even ever think about that. I'm older than this guy, you. Maybe we'll go and meet small girls. Maybe because of how I feel, because I feel very young, younger than my age. I've never felt old. So if I'm with a younger guy, I don't feel old.
I can testify to it that the guy is taking care of her. True,
he
because
is,
when we dey party, I dey see him, they always help him with her bag.
Financially,
And some other things, no, the guy is good. I
no,
like him.
forget. No, if it's that one, me.
That was a joke.
I like money, oh. Forget I like money, oh.
No.
I don't feel follow, no go try invest, to not be say you go spend all your money, but at least do something.
So does that mean that love is your first language before you get into knowing the person?
Attraction, yes.
So love is your attraction.
Love and physical attraction, yes.
Sorry, when what am I saying? Money is your first attraction
No,
before?
no.
Because you say you like money.
No, that is my problem. I like money, but yet, as I like money rich, no matter how rich you are, if I just don't have like your physical attraction, your physical presence, I will not date you. Because I could have dated a lot of very rich guys in this Toronto, but because I just don't like your vibe and everything. But I'm the one that will still open my mouth and shout, I love money, I love money. But when I still see the money, I go wrong.
Okay, now let's move. Let's take a little diversion.
Okay.
From Emillian.
Fire run.
Let's go to Dr. Fem. So, Dr. Fem, now coming to your question and your relationship, because I also heard that in as much as you have issue with your marriage, that they got information that you were dating a lady here, that everything you are doing here was also getting to your wife.
That's not actually true, because I can say it anywhere and anybody can come out. Anybody who is my girlfriend or I'm dating can come out. I don't have a girlfriend in Canada. I don't have.
You have
anywhere.
people that
But
you people
I
are
don't have
maybe-
anywhere. Hold on, let me tell you some things. So, first of all, let's get it straight that everybody, even the pastors, your imams, everybody has issue in their marriages, right? But in my own case, I've not seen my family for 5 years. As a matter of fact, I have a daughter I have not seen. My wife was 2 months pregnant then when I traveled, right? So the girl is going to be 5 years this year, and I have not seen her one-on-one. So it's not easy to be away from your family. And me, as a family-oriented person, like you said, you see my wife every time on my status, on my social, everywhere. So, but because of out of sight, they started telling her different things. There was a time they said I was dating Father Kemi. In fact, they said that to my face like this. Many people even said, when they asked me, how is your wife? And I say, she did Nigeria there. They'll be like, she don't go Nigeria now. I'll be like, she has always been in Nigeria. Is Father Kemi not your wife? Father Kemi is not my wife. We heard you guys are dating now. For once, I never even make any advance towards Father Kemi, because I see Father Kemi. Father Kemi is my colleague, right? And she's a friend. Part of my policy is whoever, no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how much I like you, I will never date you. Because if we do, that thing will not go far. Will not go far, definitely. Because let's imagine, say, we just knock, finish. We can't come on set. You can't do something where no make sense. I know if I tell you, even if I tell you, your reaction will tell everybody there, say, I did knock you. So I don't do such. I have a lot of people I like. She understands, but I will not do it. And as a family-oriented person, I stayed out of all those things because I want to maintain my family. Let me shock you. There was a day we were on set, and I was supposed to kiss Father Kemi in a scene, and I refused. I said I was not going to do it. Even though that day, I was fasting. All right? We are all sinners, but somehow I'm spiritually inclined with God, and So I was fasting that day, and we were to kiss in that skit. And I said, no, I'm not going to do this.
But was she ready to kiss you?
Of course, she was ready. And herself and Donald, oh my God, they went hard on me. They went hard on me. They were like, what's the meaning of this? You call yourself a professional. Well, you should be able to do anything. Is it that we don't have family? And Father Kemi was like, do you think I really wish to kiss you. If not for this sin. I also have a boyfriend. Do you think I'm okay to kiss you and put it out there when I have my own boyfriend? But this is what we have to do and all that. And I was like, I understand you, but my wife is not here. All right? If she's here, she can see things for herself. But if I can't kiss you for camera, we put them out there, whatever they tell her, she will believe. She understand, because for us to even do this one, and let everybody knows now, fame comes with different things. And I know the level where I want my fame to reach, because I want to maintain my, if I don't blow tete, if to say I really want to do whatever I feel like doing to make me blow, but because I want to maintain my home, I love my children. I used to love my wife so much, right? So
You used to love your wife so
I say
much,
that, yeah.
but you don't love her anymore?
Of course, we have gone through, it's not like before. Yeah, that's the truth, So when I was trying to do everything to keep my home. If you notice, every award I get in Canada, I always nominate it to her. I dedicate it to her rather than my wife. If I have a girlfriend or something, I won't be doing that. She's always on my status. I talk about her because she's a young lady and I don't want her, apart from the fact that I provide everything for her, I still want her to have the mindset of, oh, my husband is there. But talking about, they told her something that I'm dating someone here and something. She sent a voice note. And of course, she mentioned Donald's name. Right? About maybe she's lying or something, because she thought Donald gave me an information. I didn't even know they were talking. Funny enough.
Oh, you didn't know Donald was talking to your wife?
Yeah.
From Canada to Nigeria.
Yeah.
Wow.
How did Donald get your wife number?
I don't know, because
And you did not give it to him?
of course, she never asked. I mean, he never asked. I never. But they know each other before I even met my wife. I got to know that later here in Canada.
He told you, or he didn't
Okay,
tell you?
this is it. I was on phone with my wife one day. I was still working at Walmart. So I was on phone with my wife, and Donald came to see me at work.
Waka Canada.
Then I just show my wife, say, hey, see the Donald where they shoot my skits and all that. And when they saw each other, they were like, she was like, this is Wale now. And Wale was like, really, Dr. Fem, sure, kiniko. And they started talking and said, oh, we know each other. That my wife's cousin is Donald's friend. She understand. That's all I know about them. But with the voice notes she sent during that time, because I got to know something which she thought Donald gave me the information, and honestly, Donald didn't give me the information.
But Donald knew.
According to what my wife said.
So what did she say?
She understand that do I think she doesn't know what I'm doing in Canada? That Donald said, I have the voice notes. And I was like, where? How did you talk to Donald? Where did you get it? You don't know. There are a lot of things she told me that I never told her.
And but people that are friends, definitely
for example,
they will be talking.
there was a time. Because seriously, Donald has really helped in terms of my face coming out there. She understand. He has always been pushing me. He comes up with about 70% of every skit we shoot, as in the story. She understand. So I give him that accolade. And at a time, I went outside Toronto to work.
Oh, wow.
And, I made a lot of money because they lodged me in the hotel and all that. So I was able to keep money. And in my heart, I was like, I'm going to do something for this guy. And I gave Donald, I'm sorry to say this on air.
We all knew. We
although
know.
he actually posted it himself, but I'm the type.
You gave him what?
Money.
Hold on, I will say it. If I do something for Taye, I don't want to tell Kende. If they like, they can tell themselves. That's my life. So I gave him $1,000.
You gave Donald $1,000?
Yeah.
Was it before what your wife told you or after?
Before.
Okay.
So I sent him the money that night. And he sent me a message that I mistakenly sent an amount of money to his account, blah, blah, blah. I think he sent it back or something, or he was about to send it back. And I said, it's for you, I gave you. He didn't believe it. And I did not tell my wife. I do a lot of things for people around me, even for my wife's family, that I don't tell my wife. All right. It's not that she's going to say, why did I do that or something. She has always been in support of me helping people. Right. But I didn't tell her. Then when our issue came up and she was like, Shebi, you gave Donald $1,000. You think I don't know? I have everything. I even have the screenshot of this thing.
Are you
He
kidding
used to
me?
call you Arlington. That or there. And I was like, I have
How?
the voice note here. If she might be lying.
My
she
brother,
might.
things they
Well,
happen for this
hold
industry.
on.
Well,
Leave that
why
to-
would she be like? How would she have that
No,
information if you didn't tell her?
no. This is the reason why I said she might be lying. I got to know something about her that has to do with Donald somehow. But with all honesty, it wasn't Donald that gave me the information. I got to know that
But
thing.
Donald knew.
She understand. I guess so. So she now thought it was Donald that gave me that information.
So she
now
decided to
started
give
saying
you Donald's
different things.
information as
So
well.
and I know women. I'm sorry.
When
I
they're
know
angry.
women. Well, yeah, they can say things to implicate others. Everybody does that, even men. She understand. So, but she said some things that made me know that they are actually talking, even with the other person, the third party in that issue. There's one third party in Nigeria.
Okay.
She
When
understand.
you
No,
mean they are
that's-
talking, do you mean in relationship aspects?
No.
Okay. You just want to
But you
clarify
know,
that part.
don't say
No.
you know, or you know women. This is your wife that you've been with, you've known for many years. With what she told you about what they said, do you think she's saying the truth or not? Because this is your wife, the mother of your kids.
For her to say some things, I did not tell her, and which happened.
So you knew they were.
So which means there is a
telling
communication.
the
There is
truth,
she
yeah.
understand behind. Maybe from Donald, maybe the information is going from Donald to that third party, and from that third party to my wife. I wouldn't know, or directly. But in her statements, she did mention in one of her voice notes that, hey, this same Donald that told me that I should do this, do that, because you are doing this in Canada. And even about Fadekemi. Fadekemi, if you ask me today, somebody I like most in the industry, talking about just normal relationship like I have with you guys, is Fadekemi. Fadekemi talks, she she's hot temper kind of, but Fadekemi has best
She
mind.
has a good heart.
Very good
I can
heart.
tell you that about her. She can be
She's-
disrespectful, rude, blah blah blah.
Well,
but that girl,
make you and Fadekemi
she has
fight
a
now.
good heart.
Beat
That's
yourself,
one
self,
thing.
eh? Tomorrow, if she see you, she go greet you. If you do something, your child celebrates some birthday or something, she will post it no matter what.
She has a good heart. I
You know,
can
she
tell
has
you
good
that.
heart. That's her. We talk, I talk. Sometimes 6 months, we know they talk. Me and Fadekemi know they see you on except when we're on set, when we meet on set or at the party. We know they see, like, hey, have fun, now where you do? Okay, more hang out or something. You know, it never happened between us. Sometimes 6 months we don't talk. Sometimes, and let me just tell you now, there was a day I was working outside Toronto, about 3 hours away, and I come to Toronto every 2 weeks to cook and take to. So at that time, I had a lot of shifts, and I didn't want to miss the shift. I think. Who will help me do this thing? Fadekemi was the one I was able to think about. That shows you how I trust her, you understand what I'm saying? Then I called her, Fadekemi, I know it's an impromptu, but because one of my colleagues went to Toronto and I wanted her to bring the food for me. Fadekemi cooked for me. I sent her the money. She cooked. She took it to that lady to bring from. That's the kind of relationship I have for her.
Okay, but Dr. Fem,
I mean, with her.
in all this that your wife has told you, did you confront Donald? Did you tell him that my wife said this
this,
and
so-
that? And I did not tell my wife that I sent you $1,000, but my wife told me. Did you confront
Yes,
him?
I did.
And what
what
did
was
he
his
say?
response?
I did, but I'm the type of guy that, though that they pay me. I know it pays me later, but at the moment when I do that thing, it doesn't pay me. But I know why I do it. I'm the type of guy that no matter what you do to me, I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to shout. I don't want to. She understand. I will hear. I've heard a lot of terrible things about me from close people. I will still play with them, talk to them, and I will never tell them. She understand. Until a certain time. So when I called him, I said, Donald, my wife sent me a voice note, and she said so thing, and he was like, I should know woman now, because women will manipulate things because but he said something. He also said something that made me believe he knows about the whole scenario that happened between me and my wife behind me. He said, Dr. Fem, tell your wife not to push me.
You mean Donald told you that?
Yes. He said, tell your wife not to push me. If she push me to talk about things I know, that she knows I know, everything goes scatter.
So I want to ask this question.
And I was like, hold on. And I was like, really? What do you know about my wife, and you've been with me and you're not telling me, and you think it will affect my mind? And he said, it's okay. I should tell her, because my wife even said I should go to him, put him, I should call her, put him on speaker, that she wants to talk to Donald, that she has a lot to ask Donald. And she even said I should call her and connect Donald to the phone. And I told Donald, and Donald said he doesn't want that she should call him if she want to talk to him. She said she want to talk to you in my presence. And he said, Egbon, I don't want to disrespect you, because if I talk to your wife in your presence, I will say a lot of things that you will not like. And I said, I'm up for this. Things don't scatter already. You understand? I love my wife. I didn't want my marriage to... I counsel people about marriage. That's one of my gifts that God gives me. I've settled a lot of fights in homes, broken homes,
But
and everything.
It hurts you that you're not able to settle yours.
Because when you are hurt, when you don't even think about... When I came to this country, you know how they go now. People don't get married to get paper. I promised myself not to do it. I've been to the UK, I've been to the US many times before I came to Canada. I said, no, I know they do. I will not marry anybody to get my paper.
Nobody's perfect.
Because I don't love that person. I just want to use that, and I don't want to do that. People do that, but I want to keep my home. She understand. So that made me to take a lot of things. But when Donald mentioned that statement, I just kept low. I got to know some other things later. I'll be like, wow, Donald, and you didn't even tell me. But, human being will be human being.
But is it true that somebody was having an affair with your wife and he knows about it?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. What happened is, the third party we are talking about happens to be Donald's friend. She understand. Happens to be Donald's friend. And I mean, it's a terrible thing, It's a very terrible thing. Because
But what may I heard? Maybe
Okay.
you want to, if you are interested in knowing what I heard.
but who they tell you now?
No,
Where
man,
you
they
dey
walk
hear?
on the streets.
Nah,
Because-
lie.
No, it's not even
Except
straight, because
Donald
okay, let
tell
me
you
shock
by
you.
himself.
But forget,
No,
you seen Morris.
but you know the
Nothing
truth.
Morris
Let me
don't
tell you something. You know the truth. Today I told somebody that someone was like, oh, that what's today like for your show? I said, oh, I'm having we're having Dr. Fem in the house today, and the person was like, oh, Dr. Fem. I was like, yes. He said, and people have been calling me that Dr. Fem has immigration issue. The person we are talking is a regular person. You understand?
Wow.
So there is nothing you think that it is not going.
I'd like them tell me say I dey return cloth. That one surprised me.
It shocked
When
me too.
It shocked
there was
me.
a
Yeah,
time,
talk with me here.
There was a time Dr. Fem came to meet me. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm saying it only because you are here. And then when Dr. Fem was like, oh, Morris, this, I said, I've heard it a long time ago. But since you are not telling me, I have to keep quiet. You understand? It's just like this same issue that we're talking about now. You understand? I have gotten information, or like what I heard was that, Dr. Fem, Dr. Fem's wife was having an affair with a third party, which his friend knows about. People will always change story. That's why most times it's good that we have the original person here, which his friend knows about it, but did not let him know, but instead was even more in connection with the third party. So does it have to do with an affair? Because if it's for you to say that, I used to love her, there's nothing on earth, I believe, that as a man should drive you to the place of used to, if it does not have to do with an affair. If it's a regular issue,
Right.
of course it can be settled. Everybody has issues with their partner, but when it gets to used to, it has reached a level where you can no longer take it.
Okay. So let me just tell you something. You see, Yoruba used to say, "Ẹni tí jà ò bá dé bá ló máa ń pera ẹ̀ lọ́kùnrin." Ẹni tí jà ò tí dé bá ló máa ń pera ẹ̀ lọ́kùnrin.
That means that if it is not your turn,
yeah,
you will think that you are strong.
I used to say things to people when it comes to marriage, and I used to say to myself that there is nothing on this earth that can make me divorce my wife except
cheating.
She cheats and I catch her. If you tell me, say my wife, say, they fuck your wife yesterday, the next come there, you know, concern me. I want to see. She understands, because a lot of things happens that we think it's real and it is not real. You understand? So, for her, what happened between us, it's actually beyond that third party or Donald thing. I used to believe, apart from, say, person wife cheats, you're not supposed to say, they do again.
Dr. Fem bought this
But
lady
recently,
Matrix
but
in 20. What year did you buy her? You bought her a car when in?
Yeah, I bought her a car 2 years ago on her
2 years
birthday.
ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
Yeah. So, and that is it. When it happened, some things happened between us that I never expected to happen. It's not even about the guy, about Donald. And that I cannot stand as a person.
Is it cheating?
It's not. I just told you it's not. But
You said if you no catch her,
it's something.
It's different.
It's something I cannot stand. If I stand it, if I want to take it like, okay, let me just take it, let it go, it will not leave my heart, and will continue to have that problem. I'm over 40. I want to live the rest of my life with peace.
Emillian, I think if it's not cheating, then I don't see any
other
thing as
Don't
a
say
man.
Don't say that.
If it's not cheating, I do not see any other thing
as far
as a
as
man.
the way you say you love her, you'll be able to forgive no matter what it is.
If you hear the story, how it ended and how the things that are attached to it, you'll be like, wow, really? How could a woman do that?
Okay, Dr. Fem, could you just give an insight, even if you don't want to give details, could you give an insight?
It's about my immigration stuffs. Let me just put it that way. Yeah, but I will not say more than that. There's nothing you will say that will make me say anything more than that. But it's about my immigration thing. And having been here for 5 years, struggling with that thing, I've not gotten it. I've spent money. I've done everything possible for me to get it. And I needed something from her to support what I need to do. And she refused to give it.
Dr. Fem, I'm a graduate of psychology. And with what you just said, if what you needed from her to get what you need is a divorce, for instance,
not divorce. No,
she's not
divorce
giving you.
No.
Then
To
that
God
is
who made
love.
me. To
That
God,
is
no.
love.
Don't go there. Don't even go there. It is not 100%. I swear to God, it is not. Don't let
That
us.
is love. For me, that is love.
Yeah,
He
but you
said it's
cannot.
not
I'm
divorce.
telling you, 100%.
You know he's not ready to say it, so don't
It
force
is
it out of
not.
him. Leave him.
No divorce.
Whatever
okay.
it is.
I was not ready to get married to get people in this country because I am faithful about why I come here. The thing will carry me come Canada. It's true. Not be say I dey lie.
Okay.
You understand? So not be say I want cut corner. If I want to do that one, I for don't do it since I come Canada now. Since
Emmanuel.
tete.
Okay.
Okay, Emillian, I know you are part of. Is it ARC Canada?
As
Nollywood, Canada.
Yeah, from Lola Alao.
Yeah.
The last time Priscilla came here, she mentioned something on the trailer that people watched. That there are some people that goes to Lola Alao house and they are talking about other people in the industry, the words that she was hearing. And I know you are part of that group.
so you people
So
are
are
good
you
with
part
gossip.
of the people gossiping about others? And is that thing she said true to your best of knowledge?
I wouldn't say if what she said is true because first of all, I've not been to Lola's house. Okay, I think I went there for a shoot.
What do you mean? I
With
met you
TK
there
Top Man.
first time. I met
Okay.
you.
Oh no,
So
sorry.
wait, what do you mean?
If it was me alone, she would have said she has not been there. Dr.
Remember,
Fem,
I said
well
it, and I
done.
said like no. I went for a shoot
How many
with
times?
TK Top Man.
How many times have you been there?
Me, okay, I also went for the David Belly
You
No,
don't pass one, you don't pass two.
Guys,
You've not been there. You don't go there
If
twice.
you know me very well.
Wait, so
if you know me very well.
wait. Duchess said I cannot mention the people there. And in connection, the grace working between Duchess and the
Emilia.
Emillian.
That means
Maybe
that
that because
Emilia is
so
there.
she don't want to mention
Let
Emilian's
me
name.
explain
Emilia was
something.
there.
First of all, the reason why I said I've not been to Lola's place is because if you're going to a place and you have time to gossip, that means you didn't go there for something. You actually went there to visit. That's the only time you can have time to gossip. So I haven't gone to Lola's house to visit. Anything that took me to Lola's house is either we went to shoot or when she did a surprise birthday for Rachel Oniga. So there won't even be time to gossip anything. Because after the thing like this, I carry my load, go. And till tomorrow, I'm not close to her. And one of the reasons why I'm not close to her is because I heard what she said about me. And I'm like, really?
Cool. Lola Alao
Yeah.
said about you?
About me. And I said, really, me? You know? And I said, you know what? I respect her. She's a veteran. I give her that respect. But when it comes to them say, I don't like it. I don't want to be associated with such.
But why didn't you call her when you heard she said some things about you?
No, why I didn't call her was because that thing they said could only come from her. But one thing I said to a friend, I said, maybe that's not how she said it.
I was just about to talk.
Maybe that's
about
not how she said it, but as normal Toronto people, they go put salt and sugar. But the thing is, for me not to start hearing my name about something like this, the best thing for me is only be with that group when they're shooting or anything. But when it comes to personal relationship, that's one thing I won't do because I don't want that. I don't want my name out there.
Okay, I
sorry.
quickly want to add something before you go on because somebody called me over the week and said this ARC Canada,
Nollywood.
ARC, that what the founder, which happens to our big auntie,
Lola
Lola Lau, that she was giving out you people's number to different men.
She can't give my number to anybody because she know that I'm too classy for that.
Okay. But did you get any information that she was giving out numbers to people?
No, I didn't get that. So I wouldn't know. Before she even give number, you must have shown her that you are one of those that will do such a thing.
Wait.
That's the
The
reason.
number
If
you
it's
mean
true,
to men?
I don't know if it's true.
Wait. The number
I
you're
don't know if
talking
it's
about
true.
that you heard because now it's not you saying it, you heard.
Yes.
That's what's on the street. So with you hearing that, is it meant for
Yes, to men.
menalize
Yes.
or
To men that wants to date.
For hook up.
Of course.
So,
you
man,
know,
of course
wait,
it's
what
for
did
love.
I do with you?
I've not heard that. She never gave my number to anyone.
Okay, so I just want to quickly say something about gossip. When you say people gossip about people, see, let's get something straight. Everybody talk about everybody. Me and you don't talk about some people. Morris, you.
Don't call my name. I have not
Morris,
spoken about
Morris,
anybody.
Morris.
No, you talk about
I'm
people
just saying
to
I'm
meet
less
me.
host.
Hold on.
You and
Hold on.
Morris don't talk about people.
Of course now. See, hold
Dr.
on.
Fem, it's not me and
Shouldn't
you.
I hot mic? Why you do?
About Jesus.
Morris, see they
This is hot mic.
gossip.
They gossip. Hold on.
Imagine,
Let me just say this.
Morris.
Oh my God. You guys should allow me to say this. Hello. You guys should allow me to say this. See, if you want to go far in life, You don't follow. About 15 years ago, I got to know what it means to gossip about people. I used to be among some people and we're playing games, maybe draft or something. When all of them are friends, and I mean young pass in those days among them, if one just stand like this, immediately they'll start to talk about that person. If the person in return, they smile. If another one go, they'll see join this one. So in my head, I was like, why is this happening? So now this one will go tell this one, say, this one talks it, this one talks it. Then I concluded in my mind that whatever anybody say, that somebody say about me, I don't want to react on it with that person. So everybody talks about everybody.
They talk.
It just depends, because sometimes you just say some things to laugh, and you will be maybe out of insecurity. You'll be like, this is the way we talk. Dr. Fem, if you go tell this person, no, you can't go tell that person, say Dr. Fem, say Dr. Fem, say. Lot of things people discuss with me about Donald, I would defend him, and because I defend him, they be like, waiting we want here, no be waiting this guy talk. More quickly go spoil him for that place. Yeah, then if then go to tell him something, he go come meet me.
So
you had
Dr. Fem, because we are rounding off, I'll just quickly want you to answer to how has is it IMF, how have they been able to help you with your immigration
What's
issue?
IMF?
What's
IRCC.
Is it IRCC? No, there's these people that get to help people defend their
See, okay, this is what I would just say about that immigration. I think this is a platform. This is going to the IRCC, the Canada in general.
Yeah.
Please help Nigerians. There is this thing they used to disqualify people from Nigeria. They call it IFA.
I'm talking about
internal
IFA,
flight alternative. That when you have issue in Southwest, you should be able to go to North or East or something. That thing is not working in Nigeria. The past election says it all. In Lagos, the Yorubas are saying the Igbos must not come out to vote. That means they don't have a voice in their own country. It happens everywhere, in the north and everywhere. And for you to travel from south to north, where you don't even speak their language and they're not that educated in that area, you can't even walk. You can't even live. Abuja is expensive. So the Canada government and the lawyers, Nigerian lawyers, should please help Nigerian people. The IFA is not working for Nigerians in Nigeria. They should please work on that. When I was disqualified, then they disqualified me based on that. I'm not saying that because it happened to me, but because it happens to majority of Nigerians. And that thing, it's a big issue. There's banditry, there's kidnapping, there's corruption, there's no job, no light, no water,
True.
So when people comes here, you should know do your make inquiries to know if they're lying or not, if those things are actually happening in that country or not. They come here for you guys to help them. Help them. Canada is a very good country. There's no doubt about that, right? But you guys can do more. Please, Canadian government, do more by helping people. Nigerians are suffering. Nobody wants to go to Nigeria. Even if you ask people, do you want to go back to Nigeria? If you get 100 million naira or you stay here, they will say they would rather stay here.
Yeah. So,
Okay,
sorry,
so wait,
to
end it, hold on.
For Toronto Nollywood industry. I actually wanted to say things when I came here, but then come here, can't do a proko. My own thing is, you see this Nollywood industry, just be yourself, don't trust anyone. Rich director, actors, what they say behind each other. Even one particular director, are you at the talk to? All you said behind me. All of them are here. But they come by phone, they do me mama. I see all of you.
No, but you have the same problem now. If you cannot say the director, you have the same problem.
You have the same problem if you can't say the director.
You can't say the director, you have the same problem. Because the director say behind you and you are saying it behind the director.
He know himself. I don't need to talk. He know himself.
One last question for you, and we round this up. For Tampan Canada that you remember or were or was, whichever one, does Tampan Canada produce movie or they are just making skits? Because Deborah, on her own episode, she said they have issue of her putting the logo on her skits. You mentioned the same thing. So is the organization formed to just do skits or formed to do movie?
Okay, normally, what that association was meant for is for people to come together and take movie industry in Canada to
To
a
the
high
next level.
You understand? And that is what it was supposed to be. I will not lie, when we started, there was so much love and fun everywhere before some personal interest started to come in. We saw that. I personally saw that. I fought that thing, but they thought, because I am not the talking type, like call this one, talk to them and all that, they thought I was just making problems. But now they can see it. Tampan, they are not doing anything. No skit, no movie. The only movie we made, it's not out up to
No
now.
association did anything. None of
Are
them.
you getting it? They are not doing
Only
anything
for
because
1/6
do you know
entertainment do
why?
pass
What the
themselves.
personal interest is just too
Yeah.
much. If all of us they do skit, that time where everybody they do skit here and there, you know, people know say something they happen for Canada. She understand,
Yeah.
but all of a sudden, fights, talk,
So-
and all that started, and everything just died down.
So when you
Tampan Canada worldwide, please do something about Tampan Canada. Tampan Canada deserve more than what
Are you
is
still a member of
happening.
Tampan?
Actually, I'm a silent member because they put me without my consent. I've been taken down from that platform 4 times.
I know
I have
this
not
guy.
seen that
He
in my
can
life.
argue, eh?
wow.
Sure, you understand? Because I will not be in a place
And nothing is
where
happening.
people are doing something wrong and I will not be able to talk. When I was in Nigeria, I worked directly with Governor Amusun. I worked directly with top politicians that I had their number, that we had meeting together. So I will not come to Canada and be in Tampan, Canada, and something is going wrong and I will not be able to talk. So that's where I used to have
Temi
problems.
Dayo
with
still
them.
the
so
president.
rounding
Yeah,
it
he's the
up,
president,
when you mentioned that every person in Tampan is going after their interest, there was something with that essence of interest. There was that speculation or was on the street, which our previous guests mentioned that the interest of a thing, that grant was given to Tampan, and she said that Temi Dayo, Starboy, used the money personally for his own interest, which to put a down payment of buying his house. How true is that story?
Honestly speaking, I don't know how true that is because I have not done anything with Tampa relating in the last 2 years, and I don't really talk because I also had issue with Temidaya at a time. It was a very big one, right? But what I noticed is people tell him what I didn't say, and people tell me what he might not say. She understand he might have not said. So I mean, and it was a big thing. That was they will take me out today, put me back in another 6 months, take me out tomorrow. Because when they put me back, when something goes wrong, I'll still talk. Right? It has to be right.
Okay.
She understand. So, and talking about that money, I heard people say different things, but I am not sure. They said so, that they gave a grant, but I am not sure because I have not been part of, I've not been active in Tampa. They added me late last year, but I've never talked there and nothing has ever come up there.
My own thing is the leadership thing. If they could do it, maybe every 4
That
years.
is the only problem.
Every
Because you
6
see,
years,
the
so that
people
somebody,
there,
I think that
do you
would
know
help.
why the problem is more? Most of the people there, they have been in Canada for a long time. They don't get their citizen here, they are, and they are doing well. They just want a place to just go laugh, go play, say, I'm a member of Tampan. It's not, people are not
the
really serious,
passion.
like,
They don't
there's
really
no
have the
passion, like, you
passion,
want
the
to
passion.
act. They don't want to spend money. At the time, myself, Adekemi and Donald, we decided to always shoot on Monday. Whatever job we get on Monday, we don't go. So we have put so much energy on it, and many people are just there to
Donald
just
has
play,
tried.
talk, and all
Overall,
that.
rounding it up, you are crying out to Tampan Global to for them to do something, and there be a restructure in Tampan,
Exactly,
Canada.
that's the word. A restructure. We have good people there. We have passionate people there. You understand? Even though we have lost a lot of people, good people that are they are ups their own battle when it comes to this entertainment of a thing. But out of fight here and there, all of them don't go.
Okay, Emillian,
Yeah.
do you have anything to say to people that wants to do Tommy?
My people, if you want to do tummy talk, but make sure you already have your kids. Don't do tummy talk as a young girl. You can go to the gym. fitness, do everything, and flatten your tummy. There are so many exercises to do. But as a mom with kids, and especially if you have diastasis rectus, that is the abdominal muscle separating, then you need a tummy tuck. First of all, to close that abdominal muscle and also to remove that extra skin as a mom. So, and again, after that tummy tuck, you need to maintain that tummy. Okay, and I'm saying all this not because I did tummy talk or I did not do tummy talk, because you're still not going to get that from me.
But
it's
how
a
much
word of
can you give
advice.
an idea? How much does it cost?
I have no idea.
How much did you pay for
I
yours?
don't know for you.
Okay, guys, it's been wonderful, and we've really had fun having these two people that are driving the industry from different groups. One from AC Canada,
Nollywood hack.
Nollywood AC Canada, and the other one from
But I am not a representative of Nollywood hack Canada. Sorry, before you guys go. The reason I joined Nollywood hack Canada because I've always had a passion for acting back from Nigeria. During my university days, I did a little bit of acting. Then I got married. I had to stop because my ex then didn't want me to act.
So if you have the
when
opportunity,
I came to Canada, I was looking for a platform to go back into my acting, whatever. And I knew about Sister Lola Lawo, and I know she's a veteran. She's been into it. So I said, you know what? I think this group, I might learn something and also do movies and all the stuff. So that's the reason why I'm there.
oh, okay. So you didn't know about Tampan before you joined Nollywood AC?
I felt Tampam was more of a Yoruba platform. I mean, I'm not a Yoruba. I don't want to be called a Yoruba actress. I'm versatile. I can do English
Dr.
and
Fem
every
is
other.
a Yoruba actor.
He's a Yoruba actor.
No, of course, no doubts.
Okay.
Even though I can do anything, but of course, yeah.
All right, guys. We'll be calling it a day for this episode, and I hope we're able to bring the gist as it is hot. I hope the mic was hot enough on this episode to be able to give you guys what you guys are waiting to hear from Dr. Fem
Fem and Emillian Andros.
Okay, so
AKA Turkey
if there are something that we are not able to cover today and you would like these two people or any of them to return
We
back,
will bring them
drop
back for
it
sure.
on the comment section and we'll
Anytime,
bring them.
anything.
We will bring
Come
them
back.
back.
We'll be
Okay,
here.
guys,
It's so
thank
fun
you
to
so
be here.
much.
It's
So good
yeah.
to
Thank
be
Nice
you guys
having you
for
guys.
having us.
Your favorite hangout show is here. Having fun is here.
Now because of me, una come out.
Canada. If I say I go follow on account of this Aduro.
I stand in front of ATM machine one day. One Yoruba man standing in front of me. After collecting cash, he still won't go. He greets the machine. Eshew. Hola, don't follow me down. Don't follow me down. They go. Now let me DJ play for me.
Maurice Berry Entertainment brings back My Hearing Season 4. Tag Citizenship Approved. Featuring Alibaba, Osita Yeme, and Chinedu Ikedeze, aka Aki and Popo, MC Morris, Yomi Fabi, Elenu, and many more. Guest performance by Loud Winjo. Date 21st of May 2023. Venue Pinecrest Event Center 17 Final Court. Fun. Start time is 5 p.m. Ticket and reservation. Ritually stable for hate $5,000. Citizen stable for hate $1,000. Permanent resident stable for hate $800. Aduro $80. Contact the numbers on your screen for sponsorship and advert placement. Official media partner for this event is Waka Canada. Come, finish your